Konnichiwa, everybody. It's Ward, and it's time for more Terrace House. I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. I just had to watch more, even though it's not what my viewers or patrons probably want the most from me right now. I just have to keep watching. It's that entertaining. And I need to show my support, that Netflix knows that people are still watching the show, so that we can get more seasons. Man, I want to see what happens with Noah and the house. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, I had more respect for Sena before. Instead of being all kissy-kissy with this guy who's kind of an ass. Right after Shohei and her were in the church. Yeah, acting like that. Terrible. In the girls' room. Never really talked much. Putting on an act for sure. Uh-huh. In front of the viewers. Yeah, big minus points for sure for Sena. Is he rubbing off on her? A bit rough. Come on, you guys gotta be more pissed off. Yeah. Guy code. A fight. And they're like bunk bedding together. Such a terrible way to act to someone you live so closely with. Laughing in his face. Good luck to me. Get the hell out of here with that shit. Right? Look at that smug face. Even I want to punch it. It's so insincere. Baka indeed. Rambling was. I wonder if Shohei will act a bit differently. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to be in the house even after that. Taka was in that poster, right? Mm-hmm. He's a total celeb. Huh? He didn't look that surprised. Uh-huh. Do you want to see? Uh-huh. What the hell? Kind of weird thing to say. Senna's having yoga? Nice. It's a lot of people. I have a yoga mat. Looks like an advanced pose, yo. Senna looks so different with her hair like that. Oh, here we go. Gotta tell somebody. I do want all hell to break loose, kind of. It'll be fun. I mean, they were both drunk off dresses. As they are. Oh, he doesn't like him anymore, I was telling what. He was patting himself on the back almost. He really didn't tell him off that much. He could have been a bit harsher. Are you really fine now? Uh-huh. Oh yeah, Shohei is still leaving. Man, people don't usually stay this long after saying they're gonna leave. It's a long ass week, yo. Uh-huh. Cool. I mean, it's good publicity. Proper song performed on Terrace House by a band. They're trying to make it. Oh, say now, being confronted. Huh. I wanted it to happen. Oh, they were talking about this already. Sounds a bit spooky, doesn't it, Sana? It's kind of funny, Yui being like that now. Calling people out left and right, yo. And I mean, she already thought Noah was a bit of a dick, right? I'm sure she was talking with Taka earlier, being like, "Oh, let me get this one. I wanna be the one bad talking her, confronting her. It'll be fun." Did she make a list again? I was wondering if she were going to choke or something. Sounds a bit like a trial. I think you think she's too easy. You, the pure, versus Sena, the dirty kisser. Is she just kind of disgusted? Is that it? Level 10. This is kind of awkward. At least it is a bit of a light-hearted intervention as far as Terrace House history goes. Is that it? Satisfied? Oh yeah, I do think it was a bit fast, wasn't it? They were talking about how she was acting like they said that before, hadn't talked. Are they going to ask her about the camping? I wonder. And it will really sound like a trial. So true. Back again. Detective mode. Are you sure? You've been drunk a couple of times. There it is, the camping. She can't really look at her almost. There. Taco said it. Being sneaky. Is that it? Just gonna sit there now. She is scary, isn't she? Does you really agree? Adjourned. Did she really say that? Yeah, it totally sounded like an interrogation prosecutor. Just walking back and forth. It's like a detective would. Like a murderer. Wow. It's a mix of everything, I think. Yeah, should have maybe confronted Noah instead. It's my opinion. Can't do both, can you? It's gonna be overkill. I mean, they should have both been there, I guess. Vomit kiss. I mean, we saw them talking, her and I. Yeah, that would have been fun. The flames. Mm. Uh-huh. Oh, this is still the same moment. Still gonna be some drama. Can't they use the bathroom? Is that not allowed or what? Man, she's putting her nose everywhere, isn't she? That's you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Santa's gonna talk back. Oh yeah, she did mention that before, kind of, maybe. Kind of a weird phrase. Kind of sounds like she's about to cry. I guess she always sounds like that, huh? Man, she talks a lot. Alright, there it is. One of those kinds of people. The Santa believer. That kind of a weird sort of tension going, don't they? Mm-hmm. I wonder if they invited a bunch of people, maybe. It's gonna be a party up in here, yeah. They always stop filming, though, before, like, midnight for some reason. I don't know. People get too crazy on Terrace House, I guess. And you hear about the drunken craziness the day after. Kind of wish they would show more of it. I guess it's also kind of, they don't want to show the housemates when they're too drunk. It's about the image as well. Most of the Terrace House members are involved with camera, being in front of a camera type of work. In the end, actors, musicians, people that care about their public image a lot. Oh, did he write it already? I mean, of course, if they're setting up. It's pretty skilled, huh? This is cozy. They were waiting backstage. Oh, that's the title from the episode title. Sounds a bit like R&B love song. It is nice. Oh. Oh. Both of them crying. I mean, of course, Sana would. I'm surprised Taka did. Very beautiful. Oh. The romance is really out. Man, we're getting to hear the whole thing. I mean, I'm happy. It's way better than that one guy on Hello Estate. Oh man, I hated his songs. Well, I mean, there's two of them actually. But that guy that was like a rapper or whatever. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All of them are crying. Smile, my lover. Oh, is he looking at? Oh, even what? Even know it? Wow. Damn. Oh, he didn't even tell the rest of the housemates. Did he? It's the last day. Shit. Or if they weren't crying enough already. I guess they realized while I was singing. I didn't think about that. Uh-huh. What a moment, huh? Wow. What is that thing? Bamboo. You pour like a drink down it or what? Water? Oh, it's like a makeshift one of those they have at the restaurants or whatever. Seems like fun though. Uh-huh. Mm. Man. Oh, they're gonna play some more? I guess they were done playing. Man. Totally his fault. He was the coolest one. Sure, hey. Uh-huh. They never say that. She's just as honest as last time. Last goodbye. At least she had some words this time, huh? Man. I feel like they're the closest members that have been on Terrace House. Minus Noel. I don't know. Oh. Man. Uh-huh. So is he just driving? Oh, it's the morning. There's gonna be more goodbying, right? Mm. Mm. They don't usually wear suits when I leave. Man, I'll miss him on the show. Oh, is that one of his songs? Maybe. Alright. It wasn't so sad in the end, this goodbye. The night before, though. Mm-hmm. Oh, he signed an album. I gotta listen to some of his music later, yeah. Keep forgetting. Wow, with glasses. There's a lot of medical stuff. See, now he's being upfront. They are, both of them, I guess. I don't know, I feel like you said something unresolved with the two of them. I got very quiet ever since Shore started singing, huh? Did he used to take baths with Shohei? So when I was seeing the new member, usually they show them like talking first, but they might just surprise us. Who else than Taka? Mm-hmm. Did we get to see their date? Yeah, she's pretty forward. Uh-huh. She might be one of the most forward women they had on the show. Right? And also genuine, honest, normal. Uh-huh. She can't help but treat him special. Uh-huh. Here we go again with you. She's the detective, psychologist. She's everything. She's the butcher. She wants everything to be black and white. Yeah, she's kind of nosy, isn't she? Just like involving herself in everybody's business, yo. That's the way her mom talks. It would make sense. I mean, of course, you want to see somebody that she might go out with. It wasn't Shohei for sure. But in this picture, you're holding a guy's hand. Is she getting revenge? Even though she's not here. She's like a brutally honest person. Yeah. They were crying a lot, but I didn't feel that sad compared to some other goodbyes from Boys and Girls in the City, for example. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's asking the producers. Oh, here we go, new member. Right. Cafe, waiter, chief. Wait, this guy looks like the guy from the beginning. Makeup. He seems nice enough. He puts it on himself. Wow. They don't usually have guys like that on. Wow. The most feminine guy on Terrace House. I mean, they do kind of shy away from people that aren't entirely straight, I guess, right? Maybe in the future, if there's like another season, they could have like, I don't know, I guess Japan, they're kind of old-fashioned still, maybe. LGBTQ isn't quite as big of a thing over there. They're still stuck a bit in the past. But maybe in the future, maybe not next season, but like in the far future, if they're still doing the show, they could have like more diverse people, more open sexuality, I guess, right? It's very strictly boys and girls right now, though, right? I don't think they would be allowed to go out with the same sex, and they're also living together, so that would be kind of weird. I don't think they would accept anybody who do that just based on that. Of course, if in the future they would have a show like that, they would be living in different rooms or whatever, surely. But they're always bunk bedding, even though the houses are always kind of luxurious. I guess they really want, the members to bond. One easy way to do that is to make them bunk bed, I guess, right? It does sort of force them to communicate. Man, it wasn't nearly as dramatic as I thought it would be, but we did get some fun stuff in there. And also very sad, but also kind of a happy goodbye. I think he stayed just the right amount of time, actually, Shohei. Right? One of my favorite members that have been on Terrace House, that's for sure. Right? Especially with that cool-ass music, yo. That last song also pretty touching about his experiences. Keep smiling, my last, or my love. What was it? Something like that. I gotta go back and listen to it again. It was very beautiful. But yeah, another super enjoyable episode. Tell you what. And we still got a lot to go. So, if you enjoyed my reaction, I'll suggest to subscribe. And as always, there's early access available on Patreon. And you can also make me more stuff there. But yeah, I can't wait to see this new member. He seems very unique. I wonder what Yui is going to think of him. Because he's very different from the previous guys. Right. I mean, he might even be younger than her. He looked pretty young. And he wears makeup every day. I wonder what their reaction will be. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace.